Okay, so recording started. And today my guest is Luis Maggio from BLOODTRUTH. Hello,
Hello.
Luis. Did I spell your name correctly?
Yes, of course. Luis.
Luis.
Truth.
Okay.
Luis. Spanish name.
Spanish name. Okay,
Spanish
but
name.
your name is Spanish, but you come from Italy, yeah?
Yeah, I am all from Italy and all from Dominican Republic. My mother is Italian. My father from Caribbean.
Okay, nice mixture.
Yeah.
Very, very specific. Luis, tell me please first, because your trademark is brutal but diverse growl, and tell me about your vocal inspirations, or at least your vocal heroes. Do you have any?
Of course. Allora, my main vocal inspiration are George Corpse Grinder Fisher from Cannibal Corpse, the main one, and Frank Muller from Suffocation, Sauron, the first singer of Decapitated, and Eric Rutan from It's Eternal, and also John Gallagher from The Fetus. The main ones, my gods.
Yeah, and all of them has a very brutal growl, very brutal.
Yes, and I also like very much Nick Holmes from Paradise Lost and Bloodbath, Dallas Tolwide, former singer of Nile, and Kilson from Enslaved.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice blend.
My
nice,
favorite
nice
one.
mixture. Yeah. I thought that you will mention one person, but you give me the whole catalog of fantastic and great vocalists, death metal vocalists.
Yeah, death and black metal, my favorite genres of music.
Okay, Luis, and do you remember the moment when you first realized yes, I am a death metal vocalist?
Yes, when I was 14, I tried crawling for fun on songs of Amon Amarth and Cannibal Corpse, just for fun, like playing a game. And it was surprisingly loud without knowing how the fuck I can produce these sounds. And Red Gen IQ extreme vocals was my path.
So, was becoming a vocalist something you always wanted to do, or did it happen naturally because you didn't play any kind of instrument?
No, I just play percussion in my free time, but vocals, my main thing, just happened naturally over time. It became my passion, then my obsession, and my life. Now, without extreme vocals, I cannot live. No more.
And do you play drums from time to time, or you just lost it? Okay.
Just tribal percussions.
Okay.
Like congas, djembe. Just to reconnect myself with my origins from Caribbean.
Yeah, beautiful. But you play just for fun, or you play
just for fun?
Okay.
Just for fun. Yeah, like free time. I am nervous. I just take my percussion and I start playing.
Okay, just to relax and chill and take your mood down. Okay.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, but were there any thought to combine those kind of drumming into the BLOODTRUTH?
No, it never happened because we were not with that necessity. But who knows? If in future I will start a new project and I will imply the percussion stuff. I don't know. Just let's see.
Okay. And what is more challenging for you? Like achieving a technically perfect growl or expressing real emotions through your voice?
In the beginning, I only used to be emotional. But at some point, I decided to fix my technique. So I restarted from zero and I changed everything about my vocals. Like today, I think I have a good balance between technique and emotion. To express a feeling, you need the right vocal tone. You never stop learning.
And when you joined BLOODTRUTH, the band already has its own history and own fan base. what was more challenging to you, developing your own identity within the band or meeting the expectations of fans who were familiar with the previous vocalists?
I think that adapting my voice, my identity and style was more challenging
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
until we started creating a new sound. I think because I cannot be no more than me,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't like to imitate other vocals or also other attitude. I like very much to be myself. So that was like just to create something new about
Uh-huh.
sound and this stuff.
Uh-huh. You know, when you sometimes when vocalists started to sing and grow, uh, the vocalists try to imitate or mimic others. And since the
Yeah.
beginning, you were looking. Okay, you said that you had this inspiration, but since the beginning, you tried to find your own path. Yeah.
Yes, of course, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Me too. I also started imitating George Fisher and Frank Mullen, but over time I realized that my vocals is different in some way, and that I cannot be mm, no one outside me myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to work on my own vocals, my own style, my identity.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And is there any side of yourself that you can express only through extreme vocals? And what does using your voice in a such aggressive way allow you to communicate to the
Hmm.
listener?
I think anger, aggression, mm, emotion that I cannot have in my everyday life, in my real life. Also, I think feelings like pain, loneliness, which were with me for a long time.
Mhm,
These
mhm,
ones.
mhm, mhm. Like your vocal sounds incredibly aggressive, but Bloodtruth lyrics are very analytical. Do you see growling more as a way to express emotions or as a storytelling tool?
Both things. I mean that to tell a story, I have to enter in that story. So I need to be in like in a first person to live those emotions, you know, and becoming part of that story allow me to express my emotion in that way.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. Like the latest album, The Execration, explores themes such like Inquisition, colonization of the Americas, and the persecution of scientists and thinkers. Why did this particular period of history become the central focus of this album?
Yeah, as I said before, I am half Italian and half from Dominican Republic, but I discovered my Caribbean roots late in life. So I, over time, I fell in love with their history and how Europeans colonized and killed my ancestors. This affected me so deeply that I officially left the Catholic Church, like excommunication. I am excommunicated,
Mhm,
and I wrote the lyrics for Execration.
mhm, mhm. And why did you why what did the research process look like when you gathered like the historical material for the lyrics? You read books, you visited like libraries, you search through, I don't know, Google on more historical things like books. How does it look like?
All of those elements, all of
Mhm,
them. Like I used to read history books, online searches, and I have a great book collection that is called Criminal History of Christianity by Deschner. I really recommended it because it's very beautiful and very interesting.
mhm. And how long this process was like?
Very long.
Mhm,
Like I used all the all the knowing I gained over time, like reading book in my free time, like for curiosity, visiting online search, you know. So a lot of years, a lot.
And did you, during your research, did you come across any facts or events that were simply too brutal or too controversial to include on this album?
No, I have to tell all like were written in the books and in the history research. And I am used to emphasize the brutality of those events using my emotions and the music of BLOODTRUTH.
And if you could take the listener to one specific historical event described on Execration, which one would it be and why?
The execution of Atway, chieftain of Taínos. More of all the others, because it connects directly to the ancient history of my country, the second one, Dominican Republic.
And Execration like focuses on some of the darkest chapters of human history, and after spending so much time exploring these subjects, do you still believe that humanity is capable to learning from its mistakes?
I think that I am very skeptical. I mean, you have genocides, like climatic problems over the world, and wars everywhere. Like Western countries are getting more repressive, and religion is still used to control and attack people. So it is just like history repeating itself, in my opinion.
And if BLOODTRUTH were to create an album about the modern world rather than history, what subject would be the most disturbing or frightening to explore?
Yeah, I have some good idea about that. I think the genocide against the Palestinian people would be good, executed by the Israel country. It was anything, really, religion, extremism, racism, and colonialism. All of that is very good material for us, in my opinion.
Like it's like a never-ending story.
Yeah. It's just history repeating itself every fucking time.
And even worse, I think, sometimes.
Yes, genocide, war, colonialism, extremism, like religious stuff, all of that.
And have there ever been moments when the music itself influenced the lyrics, like pushing lyrics in a different emotional direction than originally intended by you?
I think not, because I always choose the topic first. Then, when I read the lyrics, I read the lyrics and vocals basing on how the guitar riffs make me feel. So I used to be very, very spontaneous. So I often also change things in the studio to capture real emotions in that precise moment.
And do you think like extreme metal should challenge listeners and encourage listeners reflection, or is it like the primary purpose of extreme metal is to create like powerful emotional experience?
I think that strong emotions combined with a deep message can make people think. Like it has to hit your soul and heart and brain. So the metal stuff is irrelevant for me.
So we know that your cultural background influence your music, like Caribbean background, but do elements of Italian history Italian art and Italian architecture, which is very rich.
Rich, yeah.
Yes, and does it in any way influence your lyrics or like the theme of your vision or the band sound in any way, directly or indirectly?
Yeah, the place of Campo di Fiori in Rome. That's the place where Giordano Bruno were executed.
Mhm. Could you tell me a little bit more about it, because I'm not familiar in this thing?
Yeah, Giordano Bruno was like how can I say that? A man of science,
Mhm.
philosophy, that discovered in some way that the Earth was not in the center of the universe, and it said that we can have infinite worlds. In some way, the church didn't accept it, this way of thinking, so the church executed him in Campo di Fiori, like burning him on a pyre.
Mhm. And do
Sorry
you
for my
think?
bad English.
And okay, it's okay. But do you think like burning is the worst that can meet human?
There is not a worse way of dying. I think. I
Mhm.
think if that if you try to silence one because of his idea, because he discovered something that can be potentially be true, that could be a bad way to die, in my opinion. Like you have no, you have not the freedom of thinking something.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's the bad, the worst way, in my opinion.
Mhm. Luis, if Blood Truth could leave behind just one message, not one album or one song, but a like single idea, what would
Okay.
it be in your opinion?
Yeah, as I said before, just think for yourself and stay free, because freedom is the maybe is the last thing we have, and they are just trying to take it away from us.
Mhm. Mhm. And do you?
Just
Mhm.
just be free of thinking everything you want,
Mhm.
to
Mhm.
explore ideas, to discover the truth, to
Mhm.
study the world, the existence.
Mhm. And do you have any conceptual idea about the lyrics on the next Blood Truth album? Because music is one thing, but as you said before, the process of writing is quite long. Do you have something in your mind yet?
Not for now. Not for now. It's just too early, in my
Early.
opinion. Also because we have to decide with my bandmates what we want to do in future with Bloodroot. I mean, if we want to continue or to stop the activity. So we are just in this phase. Is very strange. So we just we don't know if Bloodroot will continue in future.
Okay. And why you have things like this and discussion like this in within the band to continue or not? Is there any one particular reason, or as UK said, it's life itself?
I think it's life because our drummer plays in Hour of Penance. I think in Sudden Death,
Yes.
the bass player and the audio guitar player work so much, and the founder, Stefano, uh, he plays in Vomit the Soul, and he also work as teacher in the school, and he has like two daughters and one son. So in this period in of history in this country, it's just difficult to.
Mhm.
For some reason, I find more easy for me in this moment of my life to continue with sudden death, because we are like sudden death members of now are like more united, like we are one mind, like 4 person, one mind.
Mhm. Mhm. So that's
And the same
why. Mhm.
objective.
Mhm. So that's
The same
why
goal.
I couldn't find any information about the Bloodtraff concerts and tours.
Yeah, exactly. We are not doing anything. I am playing right now only with sudden death.
Mhm. So, like in Sudden Death, you released one EP and one full-length album, which is death metal, but a little bit different than
Yeah,
in Bloodstruth. Yeah, it's more
yeah,
like to me, the Sudden Death is more groove orientated, while the Bloodstruth is more technical.
exactly. Yes. Like sudden death is more like suffocation, cannibal corpse stuff, but also with pestilence influences and Gojira from Terra Incognita.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like this is the direction sudden death will follow in the future. But I think that we'll try ex- to explore extreme more extreme genres like technical death, brutal death, like Nile and stuff like this. Because now we have a drummer that will help us in evolving our sound with sudden death.
Mhm. And tell me about the lyrics you write for Sudden Death. Are there is it any big huge difference between the lyrical themes between the Blood Truth and Sudden Death, or is it like similar thing?
Yes, yeah. No, very, very different. Because in sudden death, like in Silver, my first EP with them, I talked about historical facts like homicides and uh, and murderers from Italy.
Mhm.
But in Incinerate, the last album we did, released under Time to Kill Records, like 1 year ago,
Mhm.
I talked about all I feel in my soul and my mind in that period. Like it is all about emotional stuff,
Mhm.
like all I think, like like a river, just um feeling something and writing a lyrics,
Mhm.
spontaneous, like this.
Mhm.
Like I feel anger and I write a lyric about rage and hatred.
Mhm.
I am suffering and I write a lyrics about loneliness,
Mhm.
or also anguish, something like that.
Mhm. So you like when you feel anger or like you feel alone. So when you started writing, you write lyrics, entire lyrics at once.
Exactly, yes. When I feel lonely, angry, on the if I'm feeling hatred in that moment, I have only my music. It's like I have only my music with me. So I start to writing lyrics. I start to componing music stuff, like riff and guitar parts and all of that. It's just like me and the music,
Uh-huh.
no one more.
Yeah, so in the entire anger you put into creative process.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I think it's one of the most healthy things that you can do.
Yes, especially for my mind.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to going out of home and killing someone. So I write that metal stuff.
Uh-huh.
It's the way I think. Cioè, I mean, that metal helps me to be a better person because I have a place when I can do everything I want. And I can say, I can scream everything I want.
Mhm. And do you practice a lot your vocal?
A lot, every day.
Mm-hmm.
like 30 minutes or 1 hour for day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't smoke. Yeah? I don't smoke. I almost don't drink alcoholics. A little bit, not much. And I am very centered with vocals.
Mm-hmm. You know, I'm asking about it because
centered. Sorry.
Yeah.
Centered. Mm-hmm. The right word.
Okay.
The correct one.
Mm-hmm. I'm not asking about it without a reason, because as I found this information, that outside of Blood, Truth, and Sudden Death, you've been working since 2011 as an extreme voice actor and monster vocal specialist for film and video game productions for the La Fabrique de Monstres company. Factory. Yes, and yeah. I listened to some of the audio samples of your voice, and they sound really amazing. How did you get involved in this kind of work, and how different is this work from performing in a metal band?
It was very casual because one day Sebastian, the head of Monster Factory, contacted me directly, and like I meet him in a video call and then in real life 2 years ago. He's a very great singer and vocalist, but for now I never done voice acting directly in a studio, but I hope it will happen very soon because I'm very curious, and that project is sick as fuck. It's something new, and it's a very good idea. So I really would like to be involved directly in some recording stuff. It will be very curious and funny. I hope very much.
Mm-hmm. And Luis, to close the circle, we have spoken about your vocal inspirations and vocal heroes, but is there any particular album which had the greatest influence on you as a vocalist, as a lyricist, or simply as a music fan?
Evisceration Plague from Cannibal Corpse, and Pierce from Within from Suffocation.
Classics.
Period.
Yeah.
Yes. Classic stuff.
Yeah. Luis, so thank you very much for this chat.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. And thank you to SMG YouTube channel. Thank you, Thomas, for this interview. And I hope to meet you in real life for a beer one day.
I hope to meet you. I hope to meet you as well, Luis.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. There is on everything that serves, tries to be the only